I'm Robert Hodges, and I have a two-part speech. One was prepared by Robbie Hazard, who's not here. But before I get to this, because this is it's a little lengthy, especially for someone, Robbie, who took about 6 years to finish LSU. I don't do good reading. I just talk on the fly like Guice does. But I met Guice 22 years ago at LSU. Sigma Nu. I guess what impressed me most is Guice showed up. I was a sophomore pledging a fraternity. Guice was a freshman, but Guice was actually a sophomore because he tested out of 30 hours when he showed up at LSU. So Guice had sophomore status. I was just like blown away by that, and I just couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. And on top of that, he had the LeBaron convertible, which just an incredible piece of machinery. But, you know, going through a pledgeship in a fraternity is always a challenge for everybody. I had a little military background prior to that, so I kind of had a heads up. But Guice, he was, you know, had mom and dad looking after him, said, if you get in this fraternity, I guess you'll be living at home for the first semester. So he always seemed to when we had to hang around late at night, Guice some kind of way had to be back home on curfew. Honoring what mom had to say. So it was a great thing. And once we finished our little pledgeship course, Guice had to be graduate first in the class. Academics, I mean, you couldn't figure it any other way. But we had some great times, and I'm going to talk about a few of those through Robbie Hazard's own words over the course of our LSU years and years after. I think Robbie touches on about 3 or 4 things I might have said. So remember, from here on out, these aren't my words, but I'm sure most of you will enjoy them. It says, my name is Rob Hazard, a.k.a. Pop, the Mule, Big Papa, Hazard, Freedom, and a few other choice nicknames. Guice and I first met at Sigma Nu House in '90 during pledge recruiting and eventually became pledge brothers and great friends. Guice has been getting hazed since 1990 because of his intimidating stature, and in recent years because of his full, luscious comb-over. It may also be the fact that he can't stand roller coasters or any thrill-seeking adventures because he's the self-proclaimed father of the Ewoks, Star Wars, his most prized collection. In fact, it wasn't for Tanya's input, they'd be residing on Forest Moon of Endor instead of selling for Ridgewood Drive. For those of you who don't know Guice, there's a brief stint of time he tried out for the role of a stuntman. Like the time he rode 25 miles sitting on a spare tire of Billy Davis, who couldn't be here with us this weekend's Jeep, on the way back from Mexico going 70 miles per hour, only to fall off as we entered the parking lot in South Padre. He did good like you, Joe. Or maybe the time Mace and I were practicing WWE in the garden beds of South Beach. Guice was dressed appropriately, Star Wars boxes. Fortunately, Guice stuck with the law, both breaking and abiding. We, the A-team, yes, Charlie's still on probation. Thought Guice had a few potential candidates for the role of Miss Jambroni, but unfortunately most of the candidates only had a future at the Hustler Club. For those of you out of town, it's a local gentleman's club on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. In recent years, there was talk among an A-team as to whether Guice was going to find the perfect girl. The pickings were definitely slim since there were only so many women employed at Blue Williams. Just not to take credit, this is Robbie Hazard. To ensure, if anybody knows me, I don't take credit for what I don't say, or do. I met Tanya a few years ago at the annual Blue Williams Christmas party. Guice introduced me to Tanya and explained how they work together apparently very well. After speaking with Tanya, because remember, she looks good. Oh man, he's out. Guice, that's exactly the girl you need. She's young, smart, beautiful, fit, and appears not to tolerate much BS. Perfect. Nailed the first 5 items on the pop list. It wasn't long before Guice completely desecrated the Blue Williams ethics code, partner, dating, and associate. Didn't have an exam after the bar ethics. All right. Let me get back to my words. Guice and Tanya continued their undercover love affair until Tanya's resignation from B-Dub, when news of the relationship was fast and furious. Even with executive privilege, couldn't stop this news sequester. It appeared to Guice as the happiest he's ever been, which has to be directly related to Tanya. As in any marriage, some might question whether or not this marriage will last. I know this relationship will last because, not too good with the iPhone. I know this relationship will last because Guice, knocking on 40, is already going through his midlife crisis. Tanya's that hot fountain of youth he would otherwise be seeking. Now the next step, kids. Guice with 40 on the near horizon, you better make something happen soon. If not, you'll be rolling over your daughter's toes on your hover while attending the father-daughter dance. This is tough. The poor girl will have to explain to her friends that their hair plug infused. Jockey's my dad. Finally, Tanya, don't be concerned about Guice ever running for public office. I personally know that background check contains a little more dirt than the spillway. All right, it gets nice now. All right, all roasting aside, Cherie and I, Robbie Hazard, are very happy for both of you. I'm very sorry we couldn't be present. They just had the birth of their third child, 8 days ago. To the Godfather, Guice, to one of Robbie's children, one of my best friends, we wish both of you the very best. Congratulations, Pop. And from Janine, my wife and I, who Robbie originally wanted to read this, we wish you all the best.